On June 22, 1941, the Third Reich launched invasion of Soviet Union, also known as Operation Barbarossa. This move to attack the Soviet Union would cause Hitler to lose the Second World War. The invasion of Soviet Union was planned for mid-May 1941, but due to the war in the Balkans with Yugoslavia and Greece, it was moved to the mid-June. Hitler's decision to break the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact, an aggression pact with the Soviet Union, and attack Soviet Union was because a few months earlier Romania had to give oil-rich territories to the Soviet Union, on which the Third Reich depended. But this wasn't his only reason for the invasion, as Hitler stated that he wanted to conquer Russia so the Germans could have more places to live and exterminate the Slavic population, because he considered them to be a low class of people. Before the invasion began, Hitler knew well what kind of enemy he was dealing with. He decided to mobilize 3 million soldiers and divide them in 150 divisions, accompanied by 3,000 tanks, 7,000 artillery pieces, and 2,500 warplanes. A few days before the invasion, Hitler agreed with his allies to declare a war on the Soviet Union on June 22, 1941, except for Japan, because they had enough problems in the east with the Asian countries. Around 1 a.m. on June 22nd, Hitler and his allies declared a war on the Soviet Union. The Soviet Union had to defend itself on 2,900 km long front, but it wasn't so easy for the Red Army because they were unexpectedly attacked by the Third Reich. And due to the unexpected attack from the Third Reich, the Soviet Union was not prepared for aggression, and therefore lost a lot of territory at the beginning of the invasion. Because of that, Hitler managed to capture Minsk in only 5 days from the start of the invasion. As the time passed, the Third Reich occupied more and more territory, and the larger Soviet cities fell under German control. For example, Vilnius fell under German control on June 24th, then Riga fell on July 10th, Tallinn fell on August 19, and Kiev fell under German control on September 16. So fast that the Germans were advancing, they would be only 360 kilometers away from Moscow in a few months. With these quickly won battles, Hitler would overshadow the Soviet Union and declare that the Soviet Union would belong to Germany by the middle of 1942. The cold winter was coming, and Hitler was aware that when winter came, they would have trouble waging the war, because of which they would freeze the machinery. So he decided to hasten the operation to finish it before the winter came, but he failed in this. Hitler's plan for invasion of Soviet Union didn't have Moscow as his main target, but rather Stalingrad as his main goal. He wanted to capture the first Stalingrad, which was named after the leader of Soviet Union, Joseph Stalin, and Hitler was too confident because he was going to capture the city that bore his name. In addition to this plan, Hitler knew that it wouldn't be much of use to capture Leningrad, so he decided to bombard it only so the population would die out. In June 1942, preparations for the Battle of Stalingrad began. Hitler thought he would win in just 1 month, but he didn't know that in the meantime, Soviet Union had mobilized 11 million soldiers in just 1 year and was ready to defend Stalingrad with more than 1 million soldiers. On August 23, the Battle of Stalingrad begins, which will be attacked by 600,000 soldiers and defended by a little more than 1 million soldiers. What the Germans didn't realize was that the Russian winter would disrupt their plans, and it did. A few days before the counteroffensive of the Soviet Union, German troops were killed and weakened by a cold winter. That winter was so bad that it managed to freeze and paralyze the German machines and kill some of the soldiers, while the Red Army didn't have a problem with the winter and their tanks didn't freeze. On November 17th, the counteroffensive of Stalingrad will begin, while on December 5th, the Red Army under Stalin's command will launch a counteroffensive all over the lost territory. This counteroffensive, the Germans soon started losing their battles, and soon, on January 27th, this almost 900-day bombardment of Leningrad was stopped, and a little later, on February 2nd, Germans surrendered and lost the Battle of Stalingrad. After the lost battles, the Third Reich was attacked from two sides. From the east, it was attacked by the Soviet Union, and in the west, it was attacked by USA, Great Britain and France, so it began slowly disintegrate for the Third Reich. And that's it, guys. Thanks for watching the video till the end, and see you in the next video.